Hey, I'm Brian Posehn, and you're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends. Hi, friends.
Hi, Brian.
Hey! This is that band Visigoth I talked about. Let's listen for a minute.
Hi, Visigoth.
Take a chance, roll the dice. Is this hell or paradise? In this land of high and plenty, mark your fate. Forgotten realms, magic spells, hallowed halls beneath the film.
Fucking love it. Like, it's so on the nose, but it's awesome.
Great.
Like,
Perfect.
If it's good, who cares if it's on the nose?
yeah. He's a dungeon master. It's about you, Blaine.
Oh, me? The Dungeon Master? I can't believe somebody wrote a song about me. Finally, the master of all dungeons has his own song.
Yep, just like Blaine, that song.
It's more about Sark, but anyway.
Why do you always got to talk about your ex-wife?
Hey, everybody. Like I said, I told you that band was awesome. And don't tell me if you don't think they're awesome. Just keep it to yourself.
Go suck a D.
We're gonna
always
jump
be
in
said
soon. No donors this time around. What else? By now we've all seen Mad Max,
Oh my God.
but we haven't really.
It
So
must have been amazing.
yeah, it's so good.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
I like the part where they all caught on fire in the desert for gas.
My favorite part was when Ted McGinley opened up that shop for all the kids at school that were looking for like a Votech job. What? You heard me.
I like when Max met that kindly old naked mole rat that had become bipedal due to radiation, and together they fell in love and built a small cabin made of bones at the edge of Raider civilization.
You're thinking of Charles in Charge.
Of my dreams.
You ready for us? What happened last week?
I forget. Dan.
Dan always remembers.
Pardon me. On our last Nerd Poker, our heroes decided to deviate from their path to the Blue Giant City and avoid the multicolor landscape they had become so accustomed to. Our heroes instead decided to break open a cave wall and venture down some stairs that may lead to an underground civilization, perhaps of Drow, like their friend Nausicaa, perhaps of some other underground race, perhaps of normal-sized people, perhaps of giant-sized people. We do not yet know, however. Behind us there may be teleporting spiders and a whole flurry of activity as we run from the mistakes of our past. Before us, better mistakes, worse mistakes, definitely mistakes. Let's find out.
On the next mistakes.
Nice recap.
I do what I can to do a voice for 5 seconds.
So we continue downward.
Sure.
So you guys are sort of walking down this thing. Nausicaa's flying with her wings, her magical wings that she found. And
Yeah, man, but she's in a fucking drunken reverie of power because of these things.
Yeah, of course you would be.
Yes. She's bonkers. I don't know if I've said that yet. She's fucking
We
bananas.
got a feeling.
Yeah.
Flying is like scuba diving in the air.
Do you get nitrogen bubbles? Do you get the bends? It's an underrated yet overrated Radiohead album.
Don't keep me high.
It's so hard to listen to those guys. It's like running.
Really?
It's energy. It expends energy because they're. I don't want to go like all Radioheady, but like their music is so it brings out weird emotions that are very hard to deal with, and so it's like
so
heavy.
you like them?
I love them.
Oh, okay.
But it's like I don't listen to them in the car when I want to drive
Right.
fast.
I love their songs, but they always make me feel like I'm an abandoned baby in an outer space station. Like, it's just like I'm being slowly murdered alone by gamma rays. It's like,
Space Station Prom. I'm in a waste can.
Space station, baby.
Yeah, I like them, but I don't
Worst
get
kind
any.
of baby.
I don't get any feelings like that. The other shit that's not like, verse, chorus, verse. Those songs I don't like so much, but the songs that are
Right.
just basic song structure that they do, I like those a lot.
Yeah, they're usually pretty good. The lyrics don't really do it for me. I always found that they're very powerful musically. They're very the moods that they evoke are very
Evocative.
yeah. Without being like super symphonic or weird or
Yeah. I haven't seen them in a while live, but they always put on fucking great show when I went back.
I saw them at the Brea Improv. They were great. No, I'm serious.
They have one of my favorite Apocalypse songs, Idiot Tech.
There's
It's
no
awesome.
way they were in.
Recommend it if you don't.
Yeah, they were there with Ralphie May. They were doing a weekend. They were working on some stuff for
I
an
was
IO
just
show.
there last weekend.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. With who? With Ralphie May?
No Radiohead. No, it's
Spit
me
take.
and Tony Kameen.
Oh, Tony's great.
Yeah, good dude.
How's Tony doing?
He's doing great.
Where's he live?
He lives here. He's back in L.A.
Is he in Burbank, I think, or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually introduced me to him. You
His
let me
wife's
do
real busy, and
He's
a
a
show with
fine
him.
fellow.
he's a good dude.
He's hilarious.
Let's see.
hilarious.
What else?
So, anyway, you guys are down in this. You're sort of like making your way down these rocks that turn into steps, and
It's also getting to be. We haven't brought this up in a little while, but it was already sort of getting like an hour or two away from nightfall when we were above ground.
How was it?
Yeah, so we can travel for a while, but sooner or later,
Take some sleepy pie bites.
maybe. But let's see how far we can get.
Okay.
I could heal another 5 points too. So
I have to stop and relearn my healing spells, or Blaine can let me use a healing proficiency.
if you wanna, what do you want to do?
Yeah, why don't we just stop? We don't have to rest, like for hours, but let me use
yeah, maybe rest and
relearn spells.
our rations and
Yeah, sure.
I'll however many I can do 2 without casting a spell per round. So
Chef's choice, whatever you want to do with these guys.
I'll heal if I can heal them all up. I'll heal them all up.
Yeah, I only got 2 points to go, so yeah.
We're not in combat, so I can do it without burning spells if you spend enough time.
Okay, if you want
I would love to.
yeah.
to say it out loud into the microphone, make it official.
We all got kind of beat up in the last couple of fights since the end cap. We never even really healed, so let me relearn my spells and heal these guys up.
All right. So Nausicaa is kind of sitting around and reading a first aid book. It's really awkward. And Hug, you kind of take a little stroll around, and you get to the end of this one step, and you kind of look out with your wand, and you can see that it sort of opens up into it almost looks like a park. Like there's a park in storage. It's a cave, but it almost looks like there's a park in a warehouse. Everything is very nice. Every now and then, off in the distance, you can see like a different color. But for the most part, everything looks sort of like a pale blue,
Okay.
because you're close to the blue stuff
Right.
and you're underground. But
Maybe it's like an interchange or something.
yeah, it's very strange. You're not quite sure what's going on.
Now, when you say I see colors off in the distance, just like sort of a glow.
Just like not a glow, but every now and then you might see like a red or a green,
Right.
even a yellow sometimes. And you also and you hear this too while you're working, is you hear water flowing. But it looks like you're in a giant sort of cavern, and I don't know, maybe a few dozen yards to the ceiling, you don't really see anything. It doesn't look very threatening.
I'll go exploring once everyone's got full health,
Yeah. That's only like
or at least
4
try and scout.
4 or 5 rounds, I guess.
Scout with the eyeballs, yeah.
Sure.
But full health will be my priority.
Is that with Dave Coulier?
Well, blow me down.
Sorry, it's one of my Star Wars
It's
impressions.
coming back.
What?
Yeah, why?
Star Wars.
Why is that happening?
I don't know. The Coach show doesn't make any sense either.
Yeah.
You started it.
What? Oh, what's Bob and David coming back? There must be a 90s show that came back before us. Oh, yeah, X-Files. X-Files was the first one I heard about.
Oh, yeah?
Didn't you hear it?
Yeah, but I heard about
Full
you
House
first.
Before,
Oh.
I heard about you in Full House before I heard about X-Files. X-Files
Oh,
happened
I guess
in like February.
Yeah, I guess we were talking about it before. Yeah, you heard, but the public didn't. Yeah.
Well, there's a Gem in the Holograms movie.
There's a what?
Isn't there a Gem in the Holograms movie?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
They're already in production. Yeah, there's like shots of it.
It's truly outrageous. Truly,
When you don't know what else to
outrageous.
do.
I don't know, Jem. I know,
You know,
of it, but why
she's
is that
nice.
being
She's
made?
all
I'm going
right,
to
you know.
betray, just how not masculine I am, but there's already word that it betrays the original's plot. Like there's none of the original themes. It's
That's
just
stupid.
It's like Josie and the Pussycats movie all over again. It's just a bunch of girls trying to make a band in the world and be successful without giving up on their spirit and their artistic beliefs.
Be you.
Yeah, fucking make them.
Can I say
I love that
my father-in-law was the directed a bunch of gems.
Oh, right on.
There you go.
It's a
It was
beloved
great.
show.
It was
Chip
great.
Duffy.
I mean, there's a reason it's being remade.
Be nice.
It was a
I
great-
know.
no,
Well,
it
he
was
did
a-
a ton of animated shit.
I'll straight up
didn't
tell you, I would try to turn off He-Man so I could watch Gem, and my brothers would make fun of me.
Yeah, they were right to do it.
I'm not a man.
I don't know Jem. I just
some
know-
kind of brony?
She was like
was
a,
cool.
Jem was he was the guitar player for Oasis after he got rid of Bonehead.
What?
They were also
He was
like
he was in
secret agents.
Ride for a while. It was Gem Archer.
No, I don't know what that is.
They were badass.
You're further confusing me. I have no idea what you're saying.
When I snap my fingers, whenever you see the color yellow, you'll quack like a duck.
Quack, quack, quack.
Boy, you see
There's
a lot of yellow.
yellow in here. There's
I should have picked
Steve's
something.
empty seat.
He-Man was cool too, you guys. Anyway.
Oh, boy.
No, I don't even know. She's a like. Was she an alien?
No,
rocker.
it's I have
She's
to look it up
pink-haired
to remember
rocker,
all of it.
right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like they had like a secret base and they would fight like this government organization.
It's a secret
Oh, a
identity
base,
band.
B-A-S-E, not in the
Well,
band.
yeah,
They didn't
both,
have like
they
a
had both.
secret like Rickenbacker. that
would
did
be fucking
magical.
badass.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. There was like it was like a
secret
lot of the
identity
80s
rock
cartoons.
band,
Yeah.
basically.
Speaking of that, Rickenbacker, I have 2 months before I meet Rush and embarrass myself. I'm going to Rush, and I also get to meet them.
Wow.
And I've met a lot of people in my life, and I don't know what I'm going to say. I kind of don't want to meet them. And I'm only meeting because it's only Getty and Alex doing.
I'm
the
sure
meet
they're
and greet.
nice, though. They're Canadian.
They're super nice,
super
but
nice,
but
yeah.
like.
but
what
at least
do I
that's not going to
say?
happen. Like, they're going to be,
Well, yeah,
dicks,
they
and
won't
you're
be
gonna so
dickholes.
disappointed.
It's not going to be like Gene Simmons.
Right. Whoa.
It's called a urethra Simmons.
I think Gene Simmons is like fucking nonprofit is called Dickhole. Like I don't think he's really shy.
You know what?
about
All you
that.
do is you go, "Hey, it's really nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan. Sorry."
But they hear that all the time.
Yeah.
But how
And
do you
then
say
just-
something special to them?
Hand him a 20. Like, just have it in your hand.
Yeah, just
Here's
like
$20.
People do to
Go
me.
crazy. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I've got 2 months.
Never
to decide.
underestimate the power of a reach around.
Ooh, they're getting that far, are they?
So just grab both of them. Just grab both their cocks and just.
Yeah.
Just pull out your guitar and start fucking blazing for him. They'll love it.
Yeah.
And we're back. I met Neil Peart at a thing at Dave Foley's house once.
Oh wow.
And
But
was-
he doesn't like for people to go, "Hey, you're Neil Peart." Oh my god.
No, I knew he was going to be there, and I didn't say anything. When I left, I said, "Hey, it was really nice to meet you. Hey, I got to say I'm a big fan. Pleasure to meet you." And that's all. all I
he
said.
wasn't pained by you saying.
No,
big
he was
fan.
very cool about
He was
it.
cool.
Yeah, we sat around and had like an adult conversation for hours before I said that.
Right on. What'd you talk about?
How cool Rush was. God, they're so cool. They're the coolest. Oh, they're so cool.
We went and saw Strange Brew last week. I hadn't seen that in years.
God, I love that movie.
Yeah,
Really,
it's
there's
good.
nothing.
It was at Darklight. And
really?
Dave Thomas was there in the audience. It was fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Founder of Wendy's?
It was, and he was
Yeah,
laughing at
different.
how stupid the movie was. Just
There's
like,
the funniest thing I've ever seen in the entire world is when they go and knock on their door and their dog Hoser
Yeah.
is drunk on the roof. And then they knock on the door and they hear like something falls. I think the dog drops something, and they all look up. and they cut to this shot of the dog doing a log roll backwards up the roof for no fucking reason except the dog is drunk and on the roof of the house.
Well, there's also one point where the dog takes off flying.
Yeah, it grows a cape.
And then grows a cape.
Grows a cape out of its fucking body.
I love that movie. Just the way it
it's
even
so
starts
fun.
with doing the bug thing.
Yeah.
And just,
It's
I
so
worshipped that
great.
as a kid, man. SCTV was great, and then when I heard that was like a thing I could watch, I was just...
Fantastic.
Oh,
SCTV was the best.
I've known Dave over the years. We did an animated thing together when I
Yeah.
first moved here, and then I see him in the Valley, and he knows I'm still like one of his biggest fans.
Yeah.
Like when I see him, I'm just like, oh,
And he's still
man.
working. He's on some show right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, he's-
Bones or something.
yeah.
Yeah, didn't he play Scott Ackerman's dad on Comedy Bang Bang?
Maybe.
Yeah.
He's got like a grown kid too.
Yeah.
Like the kid's in his 20s or 30s,
Yeah.
and but I saw them at Jerry's, and it was right after Christmas. And I go, every Christmas, I listen to Your 12 Days. They do a version on the Bob and Doug record that is just so stupid, but I fucking
And
love
a
it.
beer.
I
Yeah.
listened to that in
I
a
listen,
tree.
yeah, I listen to it every Christmas.
When I was
and he
I would
goes,
go camping
he goes,
and
that's
listen to
really
it.
sweet. He goes, that's really sweet but sad. I go, I listen to it every year.
I'm telling you, he was watching the movie and just
Yeah,
going, what? We are idiots.
yeah.
Because they're total idiots in the movie.
But yeah, Geddy Lee from Rush is doing it with them.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So great.
Beauty way to go.
beauty way to
Hey,
go.
we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back with more Rush Talk.
And we're back.
Subdivisions in the high school halls and the shopping malls can form or be cast out.
You joke, but that song, I was going through some fucking bullshit when that song came out, and here were these nice Canadian guys singing about said bullshit. It helped.
Yeah.
I like the Analog Kid. That was my favorite.
That's a good song.
It's cool.
It's a good record, man. Let's jump in.
All right, so you guys are at a Rush concert. You're up front, and you just paid $12 for a Coke. Go.
Cool. I'm going to try to use my elf eyes to find the outline of Geddy Lee's penis in his pants.
They're watching you. They see your every move. Say it again.
Drow elf eyes, they're watching you. Drow elf eyes, they're watching you. All right.
You know that's not Rush, right?
Oh, I thought
It's only Rush from now on.
that was the Scorpions.
Whoops. Yes, I'm trying to scope out what a hug just told us about the city-looking area. Maybe it was a warehouse and a park.
No,
and
it
colors.
looks like a park in a warehouse. Like it was
Right.
transported here or
because it's
something?
indoor.
Is
Well,
that
it's
what you're saying?
indoors, right? So it has to be sort of like a warehouse because it's got a roof.
But does it look like it doesn't belong here?
No, looks like you're in
It
a
just-
sort of like
so
an
just
underground
Subterranean park.
subterranean park.
Like a water park in Dubai.
Exactly, but it's underground, and you can't see it because it's completely dark.
Well, maybe I'll try and stealthily scout it. If I have to part ways with these guys a little bit to get a better look, I will. But I'll try and use my elf eyes.
See if there are any beings around.
Exactly what he said.
And if they are nice.
Uh,
Like Rush.
So you have your wings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're flying around, and it looks like you're flying over like an orchard almost, or like a large farm of some sort.
Trees and plants. growing?
There are trees and plants. They're sort of like cauliflower colored, almost blue. The ones that you see, they're like a weird light blue. Underground trees, not a lot of light.
So I would probably recognize this as if I could.
Yeah, this looks like a place you would go if you didn't have any money.
Does it seem like drowish?
Is it a kibbutz?
Yeah, it's the kibbutz room at Cantor's, and there's no parking, you guys. It is the worst.
And it's gonna
You're probably gonna have to eat at Damiano's. So,
More of a Maggiano's man myself.
yeah, you fly around and you're sort of, you can see that you're above like it's not a forest. It's not very dense. There's a few plants here and there, and not giant trees.
Thank fucking goodness.
Yeah, but eventually you sort of realize you fly over like a brook, like a babbling brook. sort of wide, maybe a few dozen yards wide, and there's when you get across the brook, you see that the blue turns a little green, and the plants look a little green. You zip over another sort of area. It's almost like you're flying over a little mini delta. Like if the delta of a river was a miniature golf course and like smaller, it seems like all the little islands are different colors, different shades of colors.
Weird.
Yeah, and you see that that this sort of delta splits into three larger streams that go in different directions. They drill themselves into weird cave tunnels. And there's also like if you went directly across from where you came in, it looks like there's a weird constricted hallway that goes back, and also there's a honeycomb of those nutches that you guys saw before, those little weird holes in the wall.
Nutches, I hate them.
Yeah.
Why did it have to be nutches?
Don't know.
All right. Do I see any signs of beings?
No, not really. Every now and then you hear stuff that you would assume is just natural, not monstrous.
Do I see any signs of civilization?
Your digital watch. And that's about it.
Got it. So no buildings.
No buildings. No parking
no
spots.
buildings.
No smart cars.
Does this?
No.
Do I recognize it at all?
No, you do not.
All right.
It's weird though. There's a Mendocino Farms, but no.
There's a totally Mendocino Farms, but there's one of those everywhere.
And it seems
you guys could be
okay.
an underground El Segundo for all you
So
know.
we've
Truly
hit a
the
point-
worst ordering system in the world.
Oh, yeah.
They make a.
You get a host to help you through the menu.
Yeah, I don't need their
What the
help.
fuck is going on?
I don't need it.
Just put numbers.
It's a sandwich place.
Yeah, but no,
There's
I'll have a
fucking-
number 2.
There's
not
7 sandwiches.
I'll be not so fried chicken with no aioli because aioli is the
all
fucking
yummy.
worst.
It's all good. Maybe not the
Fancy
aioli.
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fuck mayonnaise.
It's-
up the ass with more mayonnaise.
I used to eat mayonnaise sandwiches as a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
On
How
white
about now?
bread.
Can I fly up to
I'll
the?
still eat them.
Dan, please,
Sorry.
we're talking about mayonnaise.
Sorry.
What are you trying to
God
do?
damn it! I try to play too much. Can I fly up to the ceiling and look for a guinea pig-sized spider?
Sure, of course.
I'll grab it.
Okay.
I'll bring it back to the group.
Okay.
I'll tell them what I saw. It looks like there's a convergence of streams, I guess. They go in different directions.
Well, it looks like if you kind of make some rounds, you can see that there's obviously a source of the of all the water coming in here, like an area where there's an aquifer or something, and it drains into a stream, and the stream sort of kind of turns into a weird shallow delta that breaks the land up into different areas.
So I feel like we could go in different directions.
You could
And
go
they
in different
might
directions.
Be color themed.
Yeah, there's if you move along and you follow the south side, there is a red river, there's a yellow river, and there is a blue river. And the yellow river is kind of green. And then on the other wall, there's just nutches.
All
And
right.
the thing with the nutches is they look like they've been occupied.
Got it. All right, I'll relate all this to the group. I'll say it seems we have a choice. We could explore these nutches. We could go these 3 directions. And then I will editorialize. I will say, I've been praying to my goddess that we could find the origin of the event that split this continent. And I believe this is a sign. I'm going to pray to my goddess for guidance. And then I will take out a blade. I will very slowly, while saying a prayer, slit open this baby spider, and I will pray for guidance on what to do next.
Why are you cutting the spider baby up?
So Zinzarina can sense that I'm offering her blood.
All right.
She's kind of weird.
The spider, when you cut it open, makes a little sound. It sounds kind of like, why?
And I'll say, because I love you.
She's got an Ali Sheedy vibe.
Okay. Sure.
He does it.
Yeah.
All right.
Knock
I'm
yourself
I'm
out.
just praying for guidance at this point.
All right. I'm going to do some fake dice rolls. Pretend that I'm looking at something here while I stall to think.
Yeah.
Hopefully-
I don't really have an opinion
Hopefully
of what
Victor
he's
and I
doing.
have relearned everything by now.
I don't think. I mean,
Because Dag kind of had a crush on her in the beginning and thought she was. What?
well, I'm glad I at least made a good first
What?
impression.
No,
Dan is playing that.
his character. No, I get
That's a
it,
dude.
But he plays her really well.
Oh my god, what's happening, guys?
But now, and even though they're like satanic, and he's like the guy that works at Hot Topic with the girl that's really hardcore, like and
With the 6-inch spacers in his earlobes.
yeah, and
And the big
she's a
strip
little
around the
much.
nose.
Yeah.
You know, you're into Weezer for all the wrong reasons.
All the wrong reasons.
Talking to that girl, you're in your bit.
Oh, the girl in the I don't think
Wait,
she's a
there's a girl
Weezer
in that
fan.
bit.
No, if the
No,
Hot
I
Topic-
said she's into Weezer for all the wrong reasons.
right.
Yeah, I feel like she listens to.
No, this girl's like Cradle of Filth and
Yeah.
Demu Burger and yeah.
weird Swedish black
Diamante
stuff.
Gallus.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, Dave Matthews Band.
But yeah, you know, I don't think she expects any. She hopes everyone will be as excited as her, but I think she's also just her personality is she's going to go off into a reverie and hope something happens.
Okay, so you're
Like,
going
it's
to
fun for us to watch because it's just weird. So
do like a Courtney Love thing.
more power to you.
All right, so Nausicaa does a little thing. She slices a spider open. It's like being at Spiderhana, where the sacrifice is the show.
Ooh, make a volcano.
Oh, she flips 8 eyes into your shirt pocket. And then funny take the camera and local sorry, I just flipped my pen cap off.
The worst porn I ever saw. I actually didn't watch it. I read a description of it because I couldn't.
By the
watch
way, Ken is obsessed with a porn of a guy being fucked to death by a horse, and this is worse.
It's a
Well,
great
this
one.
is this is the 6-egg omelet, where boy,
Hand,
why am
I
I talking
wouldn't
about
call
this?
Mr. Hand a porn.
It was
No.
6 second.
It was
That's a
supposed
comedy.
to be a
That's a
porn.
comedy sketch.
It was supposed to be a porn.
Six egg omelet,
6 egg omelet.
where these girls break eggs and like I guess it was a turkey baster or maybe an enema bag these eggs up their asses, and then stand over a Benihana grill and shit the eggs out with some poop, and then
Now-
bunch of guys sit around and eat them.
Is this a regulation Benihana grill? Because otherwise, not interested.
It was a custom job. I think it was at a private residence.
Hey, porno. What happened to fucking?
I know.
What the
I
fuck
don't know.
is
It was
that?
the fucking most horrible thing. I didn't watch
Jesus
I
Christ.
think that one's called Moons Over Your Hammy.
I couldn't watch that, but I could watch Mr. Hands 24/7. Laugh and laugh. Anyway,
I'm even thinking.
want some eggs?
No, never.
How about some shit?
Yeah.
How about some shit and eggs together?
Really looking forward to those
you know what's,
craft services breakfast burritos tomorrow, Blaine.
I saw a porn where girls put mayonnaise up their thing like one of those McDonald's caulking guns, and they would fire them onto McChickens during Rush. Not Rush the band, but like a dinner
Hashanah.
rush. I worked at McDonald's for a couple of months in Red Lion, Pennsylvania, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah, and
They're
I
really
remember
trying to stay open, McDonald's.
I did,
It's
I did
all
too.
falling apart for them.
What's going on?
Nobody's going there anymore. They've had it. Everybody's had it with shitty food from McDonald's.
Is it really hurting? Is it really
Oh,
falling
yeah.
off?
They're
Really?
closing down
they
like
lost a lot of
crazy.
money.
they're like the Radio Shack
Really?
of fast
yeah,
food.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Well,
Did everybody else beat them?
They
Like,
spent a ton of money trying to rebrand themselves as healthy,
yeah.
and they didn't.
An impossible
They're trying to make themselves seem young. They started this whole
Herculean.
Starbucks competition
it's
thing.
so gross.
They
and so
rebranded some locations as Mick Cafes to have a Starbucks like luxurious kind of like modern interiors.
And did those not go well?
Well, people just didn't buy enough food to make up for it.
The only thing that was selling was their McCafe
And then
coffee.
their CEO, whose idea for this whole rebranding thing was quit or got fired or something, and now they're sort of floating.
It's weird, right?
Huh.
Of all the companies,
Taco Bell seems really panicky lately too. Like the Taco Bell commercials are like, "Come on, you guys,
Yes.
come
With
on!"
the super fake real people?
Yeah, yeah.
Desperate.
Testimonials? Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're trying to they have a burger, we'll have that burger.
I think
they do
everybody's
that,
just
we'll
had
do
it
that.
with shitty food.
Is Snapple in trouble too? Because their new ads are so fucking weird.
I don't
Have you seen the Snapple ads where it's
No.
the New Yorkers and it's like, it's a guy who doesn't even look like a New Yorker. It's this construction worker with a big bushy beard, but he's like, fucking New York, but he doesn't say fuck, but it's like, New
Because if you
Yorkers,
said
fuck,
fucking New York, I'd buy a Snapple
New
right now.
Yorkers fucking love Snapple. And it's like, but no, they don't. And they don't talk like that anymore.
people forgot how to
You know,
advertise.
it's caricatures of New Yorkers.
Yeah.
And it's really weird, but it's this old idea of what New York is, but
Right.
then also they're pushing this drink that
Construction- always
when was the
construction
last
workers.
time you fucking thought of Snapple?
Right.
Like
Snapple, it's like a peach sweet tea punch to the dick.
but you drink iced tea, you drink
I drink iced
bottled
tea.
teas all the time, but
Not
not
Snapple.
fucking Snapple,
Yeah. Too
right?
sweet, too
All
sweet.
these other brands.
I drank a lot of Snapple in 1991.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that
It
glass
lost its
bottle,
appeal.
man. Big
yeah,
footprint.
it felt sweaty. These new
Yeah.
ads feel really sweaty. Like, come on, you guys remember Snapple? That's what it should be.
Well, I think everybody's struggling.
Snapple
so
is
it
the
could be a-
Skechers
there
of
is that
beverages.
whole planet fucking boiling
Yeah,
to
it's all
a
going,
grinding
everything's
halt
going to
thing.
shit.
Hey,
But if everybody's dying, aren't you eating more McDonald's? Or I guess not.
you know what? No, yeah, because you're poor and it's
No,
protein.
you're eating at
Yeah,
home
yeah.
and you're eating like
They're opening up boutiques where you eat cricket protein
Bread.
now, so clearly we're.
On Sunday, I had to do 2 weeks worth of laundry, and across the street was a McDonald's, and I ate there, and it was so fucking good, I don't even want to think about it. Because I ate it in the restaurant. The fries were like crispy and brown. The Coke was perfect. It didn't have too much syrup in it or too much.
I can't do it anymore.
Well, I get a Coke from
was
there
really
every day
good.
because there's
And you
one
know
in
what?
my neighborhood, but I never eat there.
know what
I
I-
never get food.
I got a quarter pounder with extra cheese, which makes them like actually deal with it on a human level. They have to put more cheese
Oh,
on it.
right, yeah,
So you
yeah.
just get
I
them to
worked
do
at one,
something.
so
yeah,
that is the key.
Yeah, just order something
No,
weird.
it's true. Change anything on the
anything
menu and your
fresh.
McDonald's sandwich will be
Yeah,
fresh.
then a human
Yeah,
will touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
they don't
there's
want a human to touch
there's
it.
fresh semen in it.
Nice.
They,
And,
they
but-
cleaned up a lot of their stuff, so it. I mean, I've had McDonald's fries recently, and they are fucking fantastic.
I hate it
Well,
when
the fries
I hate it
have
when I
always
eat
been
there and
good.
it's
The
great.
fries are always fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not the problem. It's they're burgers you just feel gross after
But
you eat 'em.
generally,
But they've
all
been-
fast food,
yeah.
I think, has gone downhill.
Yes.
It's everything's become more
I had,
synthetic and weird fillers. And
I had
it's-
Jack in the Box for the first time last weekend.
ever
Yes, because I'm a vegetarian.
I'm sorry
There's
you
not much I
waited
can
till
do
now.
there.
Oh, okay.
But I got
because it was good at one point.
I did have one of their breakfast sandwiches without meat, and boy, oh boy, it is horrible.
Which Jack in the Box?
It's on Huntington Drive in Highland Park.
Oh well, that.
Oh,
Was
that
terrible.
one. Oh, where all those murders happened.
But McDonald's, it's like a lethal heroin dose in
But
your
are we gonna see them like get really sweaty and
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah, they already
Are
are.
there
They're
ads?
making like special chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Yeah.
natural chicken and stuff.
They're trying to be everything to everyone and appease every sort of
Yeah.
demographic group, and it's apparently like it's making the crews. The crews are subliterate at best,
Yeah.
and they can barely figure out the ketchup and the mustard.
Right.
So they have to make 9 different kinds of burgers and Angus stuff and different onions and whatever.
Potato buns.
Yeah, so it's just fucking everything up for everyone.
Well, I'm going to McDonald's.
It's just a place for homeless people to pee. That's all it is. If we could just understand that and accept it, McDonald's is a place for homeless people to pee.
The one by my house is real clean now, though. They
Yeah.
they rebuilt the whole thing.
I went in that bathroom, by the way, and it was like a million Sunoco stations at once.
What does that mean?
It's with the fucking worst. It was like 70s bad.
Oh,
Yike.
It was like a layer of like poo film.
At 11. So what do we see? In the,
That was a good time for the Grill 'em All commercial.
We're brought to you by McDonald's. You deserve a break today at a layer
I should talk to
film.
Grill 'em All about
Seriously.
advertising on this show.
Jonah-
and setting up a truck
You know Jonah
outside every
Ray?
time we record.
Yeah.
He just did a live version of his podcast in Grill 'em All,
No,
so
I
clearly,
know.
yeah, like we
I
should
know
get.
he did. Well, they love me. I was over there, and the two guys that run the place gave me free T-shirts.
How about
Oh my god!
Because
Yeah.
I used to
Give
follow
them
their
the
truck.
address, and when we do the podcast,
All right.
Let's,
How about we do it on their truck, and if the truck gets below 55 miles an hour, we can't record anymore.
Grill 'em All is my favorite place to eat in Los Angeles. Let's fucking get them. as
I've
a
never
sponsor.
eaten there, and I'm
So
sure I'm going
you
to
would
love it because I
fucking
like good
love it.
food.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's good. They use really fresh stuff. They make a in-house veggie burger that's actually got flavor and doesn't taste like fake meat garbage.
Yeah,
And like,
all their burgers.
You know what
are
I
really
had there
creative.
once? Is a guy gave me a Big Mac he bought at McDonald's. It was delicious.
The one that I had, the first one I tried was their. I think it's called. Yeah, it was called the D. Snyder, and it's
Yes. I've had this.
it's a burger and cheese, bacon. Yeah, I think it's burger,
I'm with you
cheese,
so far.
bacon.
Can't spell
and
bacon
then-
without D.
Then peanut butter and jelly
and
and sriracha.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It's I
their-
know
For their anniversary,
I know that face.
For the- here's this part. For their anniversary, they brought the truck in front of the restaurant because it started as a truck, and then they had made enough money because it's so good to make a fucking restaurant in Alhambra. Cake that was D. Snyder cake. So it was peanut butter, jelly, bacon, and sriracha.
We're not
cake.
going to cake it. You know, we ain't going to cake
Well, D.
it.
Snyder's been there. He signed the wall and was like, "This is the best burger I've ever had in my life."
Yeah,
And
but has Guy Fieri been there and put his stupid
fuck
face on the
that
wall?
piece of.
No, they don't want him to come there.
He ruins every place he goes. He ruins.
Yeah.
They don't need him. They're doing good
Who
by
does?
being amazing. Grill 'em All in Alhambra, California, ladies and gentlemen.
In exchange for this announcement. For more information on this and more at Grill 'em Alls, go to grill'emall.org.
I'm
This
ready.
episode,
I'm
Grill 'em
ready.
All and Rush. Let's move. Let's do something else.
Does Vin Diesel like Grill 'em All?
The fawn-eyed girl with sun-dry.
I can't believe I
Bring
just
them all in at once.
I derailed
On
you
my
trying to
one
play
day,
again
on
by
my
talking
one-
about fucking hamburgers.
Yeah.
It happens.
All right.
You can't help it sometimes.
Go to
Yeah,
business.
let's say I'll pray for half an hour.
Okay.
You would have been done by now. We've been talking about burgers for half an hour.
Yep.
And you were praying for what exactly?
For my
does?
goddess Zinzarina to tell me what we should do next. Because I want to find, I want to bring her power and figure out why this continent has been
Your
split.
goddess's name is Zatarans?
Her name is Zinzarina. And I believe I've said this already, but it's something I have been trying to kind of keep a little bit of secret. But I'll tell you, I'm feeling like I'm opening up.
You have
to
no
guys.
secrets with us.
No, I trust you. Zinzarina is a goddess who killed another or betrayed another god to get her power, and she's sort of like a rogue illusionist.
Or she
that.
totally wore a rogue. It's fucking total toop.
I like
Hey,
the
can you roll?
euthanists.
Can you do me a favor? Can you roll some percentiles?
Yo.
I just want to see if there actually is a god.
Well, I have terrible news outside of this dice roll. 82.
Okay, why don't you roll it again?
You know, Jaws doesn't show up
91.
on the Universal Tour.
All right, why don't you roll it again?
It's over. Gone.
But did you know that? You knew
13.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't
All right.
know that.
It did. It used to.
You finished praying, your knees hurt.
Pulled it.
Okay.
That's about it.
Do you
Sounds
know
good.
why?
I thought it was too hooky.
It just really.
Yeah.
But the whole rest of the thing isn't that impressive.
I know.
And they have a guy that sort of looks like
Beetlejuice?
no.
Brody? Anthony Perkins?
Yes.
Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins.
Larry David?
They got a guy that sort of looks like him follow
Yeah.
you from the parking lot.
Yeah.
He's putting a body
In front of the
in-
new fake Psycho House.
Yeah.
I'm going to start
weird.
buzzing the ground.
Okay.
Look for signs of stuff. But I'm going to avoid the nutches.
Okay, and the Noids, I hope. So
They
you're
ruined my pizza.
So you're sort of you're doing your thing, and you guys are sort of still back at the base of these like natural / carved steps that you've been dealing with,
Yeah. Huh?
and there's a weird. You hear a weird sound or like there's a flash of light with no light behind you.
Oh, fuck.
And then just as soon as that happens, then it's almost like there's a weird snap, like somebody snaps their fingers, and you can feel like there's somebody in front of you, like off in the trees.
What trees?
Well, like these underground weird trees. You can kind of see some stuff like
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
like you're in this weird underground miniature golf orchard thing.
Am I
any
off now? Do I
colors?
not see any of this?
You're off doing whatever you're doing.
Tell me when I come back.
So that's about it. There's like a weird, like a crackle and like a snap, and no pop.
Pop's an asshole.
He's a total asshole. I met him once at a fucking PlayStation release party, and the guy could not have been a bigger fucking smacked ass. Fuck you, Pop. And you know what? Snap and Crackle were fucking could not have been cooler. Crackle gave me notes on a spec script. You know what I think? I think Dewey would probably be a little older at this point, so maybe he and Reese would team up against Malcolm and try to, I was like, you know what? That makes perfect sense.
Dewey. We're talking
Malcolm
about
in the Middle.
the nephews
He
on
wrote a Malcolm
DuckTales?
in the Middle spec script
Oh.
and showed it to Crackle or Snot.
I've already forgotten which
Crapple,
one.
snot, and smack.
Are we still talking about Snapple?
I don't know.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back as soon as with more brain damage ready for this.
Subdivisions.
In the high school halls,
Subdivisions.
in the shopping malls, conform or be
Subdivisions.
cast out.
Subdivisions.
In the basement
Subdivisions.
bars, in the backs of cars,
Subdivisions.
conform or be cast out.
Subdivisions.
Nothing will ever say to soothe the restless time of
Subdivisions.
youth. But
Subdivisions.
some of us have no song to soothe the restless time of youth.
Subdivisions.
Wow, wow, wow. I play the keyboard with my feet.
Okay.
We lived together a long time ago. Sort of. Well,
Yeah.
Did you? Where?
in San
Messina's?
Francisco.
Oh.
Yeah, Fifth and Geary.
Yep.
Down the street from Nazario's. Nazario's was great.
Subdivisions.
So,
We're back, by the way.
is the praying over?
Yeah. Oh, I've.
Yeah.
You guys are the three of you. I've left.
I think.
I went to go
got
scout.
it. Got it.
I went to go
thought
scout.
you
I went to try
went
to
pray and came back.
And what's the weird
But you
shit
prayed.
that we
and
see?
I prayed
told
with
to go
you and
scout.
I left.
Got it.
And now you guys noticed something off in the trees.
Yeah. Fuck.
Is there trouble in the forest?
There's trouble in the trees.
And I mean,
So,
eventually
do I
I'm gonna
see
come-
anything?
Yes, you see a gleaming red barchetta that comes towards you 2 lanes wide.
What's happening?
You turn around with shrieking tires to run the deadly race. Shrieking through the valley as another joins the chase. Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Is this Casey at bat?
Yeah, from Saskatchewan. It's Red Barchetta by Rush from Moving Pictures.
I never would have guessed.
No, Google it.
Instead, I guessed was it Casey at bat.
I'll go with
that was a wrong guess. Do I see anything in the direction of the sound
Keep
noise?
saying it, Ken. It'll register eventually.
Okay, so you hear like a weird, like a bamf kind of sound,
Oh, in
like
Canada?
a snap, weird
Bamf in Canada?
bamf. No,
Really
like
cold there.
Nightcrawler.
yeah, like kind of off in the distance in front of you, like in the darkness, and you kind of
Something's bamfing. I hope it's not one of the spiders.
you lean forward with your crazy
Light wand?
torch, yeah, and you see.
A monster?
You know, like when you take a picture and there's too much red eye. There's 8 of those,
Oh, sweet.
and
See,
kind
one
8
spot?
red eyes or 16 red eyes?
Wait, is it 8?
say the 8 red eyes, and it's coming right at you. And somebody roll 6-sided. I'm gonna make it be you.
All right. Attacking. Whoops. 5.
All right, cool. You see something is happening. You can feel that there's something weird going on, and weird like in a magical way, not an odd way. You pull out whatever weapon you choose, and you kind of get back in a defensive position because you know something is about to happen.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And
Am I noticing any of this?
Where are you exactly?
I wanted to go look at the park area closer to the ground, buzz the ground more now that I know there's probably not a civilization here.
You're kind of coming back and you see some movement in the trees, and that's when you look up and see a big blue spider coming out of the woods, like the size of a buffalo.
They
followed us.
Yeah, it's coming at you. It's moving very, very, very fast.
Wait, is this behind us or in front of us?
It's in front of you. It's one of those weird phase spiders.
So they were already down here. They didn't follow us.
No, they teleported in front of us.
Yeah,
well, in front of
them
you.
popped in. That was the Banff.
It's like we came down the stairs. There's woods in front of us.
Now I got it. Okay.
But
Yep.
I'm gonna try and do an attack.
Okay.
As soon as I see one.
Tell me when I
Let's
can
fight
do
this
something.
fucking thing.
So you see it, and so who's doing what?
I am.
What's the order?
Yeah, what is the order?
It's coming at you. So let's
okay.
give you first dibs on it.
All right, I will. Let's see. I guess I will. How close is it? Is it closing quickly? Is it closing?
Yeah,
attack?
it could.
Okay, as it attacks,
it's
I'm gonna-
almost like if you laid down, you could do the tractor trailer over the motorcycle scene. It's coming at you really fast, and it's very, very big.
I will dirk it on the way by if I can. Try to dodge it and dirk it.
Dodge it.
Dirk it.
What are the other ones? Twist it. Pull it. Pump
Snap
it.
it.
Snap
Pop it. Twist it.
I don't know what
Duck
that
it.
is.
Bop it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bob.
Suck it.
I know that one.
Trace it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fucking shit out of it.
Fuck it.
Fucking shit. So, dirking.
So you're dirking, and
Shall I roll it to dirk?
Everybody's dirking. We've done that joke.
Done that. Yeah.
That is a 5 to dirk.
That's it. What,
Towards
to attack?
That is a 5 towards dirkage. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
not a good roll.
not a good roll. No. So that was your attack roll for dirking.
Yes.
Okay, so you kind of do a crazy Don Knotts thing where your knees knock and you kind of and you hold your sword up and cover your face, and the spider walks over you, doesn't even notice you.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So which is good, but it's bad for Winter and Dag.
All right.
Because it's heading straight for you guys.
Winter will rapier it or quarterstaff it. Quarterstaff it. Can he use a rapier? Oh, I guess he can, right? He used it before, didn't he?
Yeah, I think we decided because he was given it, he could use it.
Right. Okay.
But I defer
Is
to
it
Blaine.
versus small, right? He'll quarterstaff it. It's the same damage.
This would be large.
Oh, it's large. Okay,
Yeah,
then he
it's
will
it's very large.
Then he will rapiate it.
Okay.
18. That is a
Okay.
good roll.
Cool. We'll say that's it. That's a good
And
hit.
it's an 8-sided. What's 8? There we go. 4, 8.
All right.
Wow!
Sorry.
Jeez!
Oh my god!
Someone knocked over the trash cans in the alley. Damn cats.
All right.
I have
So
that theme from Top Cat stuck in my head.
I don't even know what that is.
Top cat. Top cat.
He's a yellow cat with a purple hat and vest.
He's supposed to top.
Top Cat.
So 8 points of damage on Spidey.
All right. Cool.
What are you gonna do, Doug? Doug. Dick, Doug.
So
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Is it my turn?
Winter kind of tries to get a weird rapier attack on this thing. He drags the rapier across the abdomen. It doesn't really, you don't really notice any damage, but you do see that he connects.
Is Ken standing right in front of the fucking thing?
No,
He
it
is.
rolled over me.
It just
Oh,
walked
okay,
over.
okay,
yeah.
cool. Then
I'm gonna grab a giant safety pin.
whose turn is it? Is it my turn or Dan's?
You can probably go because you're on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, Nausicaa's not close yet, I don't think. Oh, you're hammering it? Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's the coolest fucking hammer.
Yeah. I give the hammer three good swings of the wrist.
I'm bracing myself.
And then I fucking throw right in between the eyes of the one coming towards me.
All right. Roll to attack.
Oh, please don't botch.
18.
All right.
Can you imagine botching with this fucking thing?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I could.
Imagine it, don't do it. Dream it, don't be
Okay,
it.
so what does a hammer do damage?
I don't even know. What is this? This is Thor's hammer.
Yeah, the stuff that we got.
It's not Thor's. It might be
But you know what I mean.
Thor's friend's hammer.
Where's that weapons table? If you're at home, you're already on Wikipedia saying, why haven't they memorized this? I'm a nerd.
69, how can you not remember that?
69.
Hammer is so many points. Is a hammer not on this thing?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Warhammer. 1d4 plus 1.
What page is that, buddy?
Yeah, but it's got to be
69.
like, it's a magic warhammer, right?
Yeah,
It's got
Oh,
some
yeah,
other
so
he'll
shit.
add whatever he needs to it, but standard Warhammer is 1d4.
Excuse me.
Against
Snarf.
large. So,
Yeah, against large is 1d4.
So that's going to be a 1d6. So roll a 1d6.
Just a 1.
Dink.
How did that happen?
Damn it.
Do I get any bonuses to that to that one?
You do. There's a you throw this
So
hammer
1d6
at this
plus 40.
thing, and there's this hammer goes right into one of this thing's eyes, and there's a weird gushing, wet sort of. It's very it's a horrible gelatinous.
you turned it on.
splashing. Yeah. And the hammer kind of snaps back to your hand. You're not even expecting it. It's like quicker than you
I
think.
call it back. I know it's coming.
Yeah, there's like weird blue juice all over
At
it.
this point, you're turning away from the spider. Like, you're just letting it
And
explode behind you like an action movie.
there's a weird. You've noticed that while the spider is here, that there's like a weird, almost like a musical breathing sound. Like if something had a nose whistle that was like a giant calliope almost. And when you hit this thing with the hammer and it flies back to your face, there's a weird, like a musical, like a weird cacophonous note, and then there's a weird, like it's breathing.
What the fuck is that?
You just hear this weird breathing from this thing.
Sending control
And after
in.
this thing, you hear that the music gets sort of low and very intense and comes charging at you.
At
Do I-
me?
Yeah, it's going to come at you because it followed the hammer back to you.
Do I get an attack in yet?
If you want to, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm going to take out my new short sword.
Okay.
I have no idea what it does except that it's magic. And who tested it? Was it you?
I don't remember.
Someone tested it and said it felt like it was going where they were thinking.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
Steve.
we'll see what that
Oh,
is.
there you go.
And I'm gonna just see if I can plunge it into its abdomen while I'm flying.
Okay, sure. So
Trying to
you
do
fly.
a fly slash.
You fly up behind this thing. It looks like it's a weird size of a delivery van.
And the music's coming from it? Or-
Yeah, almost
Okay,
like I
cool.
said, like a nose whistle almost.
Well, I'm gonna try and do a flyby slash
So like me or
into,
Brian.
into its abdomen.
Okay, so roll to attack.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, so you fly down. You're not really good at coordinating your wings and your swings yet. So
Cool. I do a really sweet war cry as I flash by and hit a wall or whatever.
yeah, that makes you sound ridiculous.
Oh yeah. I mean this was a really sweet
Something
move.
like "Kakalaka-loko-koko, kapapa."
That's exactly what it sounded like. Thank you. When did you learn Drow?
So that's that. This thing is going to go up towards Brian. It doesn't even notice you because you totally miss it. This thing goes up and it takes there's a weird, hot, stinky wind as these things flash past you, almost like somebody tries to grab you. But you still get those are fangs, by the way, that flash past your shoulders. If they would have landed, they would have sunk into your shoulders. They miss you, but the thing knocks you over and does 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Maybe a foot clips you on the way over. It's got a lot of feet.
All right.
So, and let me see if something else happens as well.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Sorry, just dropped the dice.
Oh, dear.
Hey, nice upskirts.
Anybody see Montage of Heck?
No.
No
it's
interest. I liked it.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm super into Nirvana. I'm into it.
Yeah, it's. I've heard people complain that he didn't learn enough more about him or why he was the way he was,
Or what band he was in.
But
Mudhoney.
Oh, right.
no, but I loved it. I loved the way it was made. It was made by the same dude that did the Kid Stays in the Picture.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
that movie's
photographic,
fantastic.
Yeah,
Photo
so
collage kind of stuff.
yeah, he
that
did some
works
really cool
well, yeah.
stuff. They animated old tapes and stuff of him talking, and they animated a bunch of cool things where they were telling stories about him growing up and and his first girlfriend and all that. And it's really well made. I mean, you're not going to get answers, because you just don't know what goes on in people's heads,
Right.
and
No, a lot of times you don't.
but as a fan, which I am and always was, it's cool. There's other stuff that you've never seen. There's footage. There's a lot of stills, a lot of like cool stuff of him growing up. But then also, when they were breaking. The only thing that's weird is no Grohl interviews. He's in it, but he's never interviewed. But Novoselic talks about him a lot, and and you can tell that Novoselic just wishes, and he even says at one point like it was all there. Yeah. And especially when you look at the lyrics, like how were these guys in his band and not know that this is how it was going to end?
One of the the second to last song they ever recorded was "I Hate Myself and Want to Die."
Yeah, which is so on the nose. Yeah.
Did you ever read?
I love that B-side. I'm gonna jump out of my rehab center, escape back to Seattle, and kill myself in my guest house.
Did you ever read "Heavier Than Heaven"? It's really good bio book on him.
Yeah, and didn't he write a lot of it?
No, it's this guy who knew him though, and
okay.
was like
I'm
a
thinking
music
of a different
journalist in
one.
Seattle.
Okay.
And I got to interview that guy outside of Kurt's house in that little park where they staged that like memorial thing for him.
right.
Yeah, and I mean it's a crazy story because he was gonna make.
Are you guys
more
talking about
music,
Kurt
too,
Loder?
But yeah. No, I forget the guy's name. It's something Cross or I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Nirvana.
Yeah, it's worth watching, even if you weren't that big of a fan. It's a well made doc. Yeah.
I saw him at Oakland Coliseum on New Year's Eve, 1994.
Yeah,
with the Butthole Surfers and Chokebore. It was supposed to be Tad, but Tad got fired because Tad made fun of Courtney and Kurt fired him.
Oh, wow.
But they were awesome. And it was hosted, the MC of the whole night was Bobcat.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was the worst fucking gig for a comic.
I got to go to
Opening for Nirvana at the Coliseum on New Year's Eve. How you folks doing?
I got to go to a couple of shows on that tour because I was hanging with Bob, and we went down to San Diego, and me and Doug Benson were writing. Bob was just like, he wanted us to just hang out with him and go meet Nirvana because he knew we were fans, and he had already done a bunch of shows with them, and his thing was like, come with me, write a couple of jokes about the Stone Temple Pilots or whatever other shitty music was out then, because that's all Benson and I did. We wrote these jokes for Bob to make fun of like current bands at the time, and then we just got to hang out and watch the show.
Man,
it was fucking awesome.
'Cause I'm willing.
But why? Yeah, but I know why Bob did it. But it was kind of crazy too, because Cobain knew that Bob wasn't going to do that well on those shows, but he loved him.
Just liked him, so
Yeah, and so that's what he just wanted to do it to kind of entertain himself.
There was when New Year's Eve was rung in. Bobcat rappelled
he
down
wore
from he wore the New Year's baby thing with the diaper and the sash.
Video.
And he rappelled down from the rafters, but he started like kind of going back and forth into the flash pots and the amp stacks, and he was like, "Whoa!" It could have gotten fatal, but it didn't. It was great. It was the way he would he would try. It was beautiful. It'd be like "Hey everybody, what's up going on with this? Oh, come on, you guys, this is pretty good, but come on, I just want to go. Fuck you, here's some Butthole Surfers." And then Butthole Surfers come out. "Hey, Butthole Surfers, everybody. Oh, come on, please. If you just want to. Oh, come on, it's New Year's Eve. Everybody, please. Oh, fuck you, here's Nirvana."
That's a pretty decent Bob scratch.
That was exactly what he sounded like. I'll never forget it. It was great. It was a great show. And then in April, that happened.
Yeah.
I was living in your apartment.
Must have been tax time.
I was driving up to San Francisco
Probably
with my girlfriend at the time to get some stuff out of the house, and actually,
Derek?
Yeah.
Trying to help you out.
No,
dude.
it was Paula. Remember Paula?
I was in French
Were you
class.
dating Paula in San Francisco?
No, I was dating Paula down here, but I met her when I first moved down
You were dating
here.
two Paulas?
No, and then we came up.
Paula Shore, right?
Yeah.
From Biodome?
No,
Jury
the
Duty?
Mr. Show wardrobe lady.
Oh!
You remember her?
Of course, I know that. I'm trying to do a Pauly
He's
Shore.
trying to be funny.
Trying to imply that you were dating Pauly Shore because you were.
Dating.
You just fuck buddies.
Just mentioning Pauly Shore dates us all.
I live in Encino, man.
So we were fighting a giant blue weasel.
What? We were? Weasel?
We're at an hour.
Can we finish killing the
Yeah,
spider?
Let's see what
Attack.
happens.
Who's up? You just attacked
I just
it.
got hurt.
Yeah,
So
the spider
I
had it
can't
around.
Yeah. I got knocked down.
So spider turn.
So I get up
Think of-
again.
Oh, spider
Yeah.
hurt you.
Spider
so now
hurt
is
you.
it me again?
Yeah, it's a.
Dan
Or am I
hasn't
too
done
far
anything
away?
No,
yet.
I did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
did.
It's
I
you
whiffed.
again.
I whiffed
Oh,
right
right.
before he went after you.
What about Winter?
Oh,
What's
he
Winter
did.
up to?
He attacked last time. I rapier for 9.
You rapier for 9 points.
No. My
Oh, you
roll to
hit with
attack
a
is
9. Is the rapier magic that you know of?
I'm not rapier, dirk.
Oh, the dirt. Oh, your regular dirt.
Yeah, it's just a stupid piece of shit. Is what
Okay,
it is.
cool. So that is a swing and a miss.
Hooray.
Sorry.
Whiff. Winter will rapier again.
Okay.
He's got spells. What am I doing? Hang on.
Yeah, Winter suddenly realizes
I'm really
that
short-changing. Magic missiles.
he has magic missiles.
So,
All right, so that's 5
yeah,
D4.
4-sided. Okay.
So thump, 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 thump.
So +1 on each too, because per level.
3,
7,
7,
12,
12,
16,
16,
20.
20. What do you get?
Total of 20.
Okay, it says.
Wait,
Okay,
no,
cool.
one more. Actually, one more.
Oh, one more. Here we go.
I know you're serious, but
23.
after all that.
Okay, cool. All right, so thump, 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 and you hear sort of like sounds like a weird, like a tent deflating through a comb with wax paper. It's all
Weird.
fucked up.
How's the spider doing?
Not good. Spider is kind of moving really quick the way spiders do, like moving quickly, stopping, moving quickly, stopping. When it does stop, it kind of settles down on the ground a little bit. And after you hit it with, or after Winter hits it with the, you know how if you blow on a spider, it kind of stops and shrinks up? It kind of stops and shrinks up, and it's in range of Dag. And you're still flying around, so.
Wait my turn.
I am going to keep the hammer in my hand, and I'm going to swing on its fucking face as hard as I can.
Oh, with the hammer.
With
All
the
right.
hammer.
Okay.
15.
15. Okay. So that's a roll for damage,
And
which
then
is
what
what?
was it?
That's a
Six-sided?
that's a 1d6. And any strength
Plus 400?
bonuses?
I mean, for that,
Yeah.
Yeah, you have them always.
I don't know. Plus,
No, I mean like
What's your
with
usual
your strength?
strength
there isn't.
So who's got a player's handbook? 15 strength. Stat.
I got a 6.
So you got a 6.
Yeah.
What are we looking for with the bonus?
15
Damage
and
bonuses
above.
for 15 strength.
Damage adjustment none. It says
Yeah.
you get a +1 at 16.
Okay. So you hit this thing in the face, and you're not quite sure what kind of sound it makes, like a weird gibbering, like a harmonica sort of sound. Like
Okay.
you hit it in its mouth.
Oh, I'm going to hit
parts.
it again because I get a
Oh, you
double
get another-
attack every
Yeah,
once in a
double
while,
that
and I
shit,
haven't
bro.
done that in a little while.
Okay, do it. So you hit it in the face with a hammer,
Yeah.
and then
15 again.
you hit it in the face with a hammer again.
God, I like Thordag.
Yeah, Thordag.
2 this time. It was 6 on the first one.
Okay, so so there's you kind of hit this thing with the hammer, and there's like a weird, like I said, like a weird splatter, and then you swing around again and you hit it again, and it's like you've clipped the head off a cockroach. Ugh. The head is gone, but the body is still there, and now the body is starting to sort of flail around and flop around. And this is
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll a little percentile to see what happens here. So
Enjoy your extra minutes, everyone.
the
Well, it's not really extra. We talked about Rush and
That's
fucking
exactly. Yeah.
other bullshit for 50 minutes.
So now you can't complain about Rush on Reddit or whatever.
Yeah, well, you can.
You can do whatever you want. It's the internet, man.
so
There's nothing more gross than the freedom of the internet.
this one of the legs kind of spasms out, and it clips Winter.
What a dick.
And Winter gets kind of thrown into the distance a little bit. You don't really see what happens. He just kind of gets clipped.
Bye, Winter.
He's gone.
Where'd he go?
Not like out of mind, but just sort of out of range. This
That's actually good for him.
Never forget.
and then with a big weird lawn sprinkler spray of blue-black spider fluid, this thing kind of stops, and you hear a like bagpipes dying.
Don't care.
Goodbye.
I will paint the insignia of Zinzarina on the ground in blood as a warning.
Okay. Okay, so Nausicaa gets really weirdly
emo
religious.
band of
Brian,
Dag looks at the girl that works with him at Hot Topic and goes, "That's kind of cool."
all right, so you guys are in a cave at the base of a weird spiral stone staircase. You've just killed a giant phase spider, and you're looking across an underground cavern with a multicolored miniature golf course of different patterns, and across the way is a wall honeycombed with nutches.
Was there more eyes? Because there were 8 eyes looking. Oh, this is...
That was
The
a
8 eyes was
Spider's
one
eight
spider.
eyes.
8 eyes. Okay, gotcha.
Brian.
I got it.
8 eyes a week to stare at you.
What's... Anybody want to plug anything?
No.
Yeah, I'm doing stand-up all over LA. Sometimes I go out of town, but it's rare. So just follow me on Twitter, you guys. Follow Dan Telfer on Twitter. You can see me tweet out pictures of the Shadowcat spec script that I'm writing that no one will ever read in its entirety.
Shadowcat.
And
It's true, I've never read it.
No one will. Hey, it got 28 favorites, so watch
no
out.
dick.
That's yeah.
And then you probably won't be at Disneyland till the fall, right? You don't go.
Not when it's fucking crowded.
Yeah.
We're going on Monday,
I'm going to go see the Hatbox Ghost, but that's it.
What's the Hatbox Ghost?
There was this thing when Haunted Mansion first opened. It lasted for about 6 months because it didn't work right. It's this guy carrying a hat box, and his head would disappear and appear in the hat box, and then disappear from there and appear in his head.
That's cool.
And they made a new version of it for the 60th anniversary. It's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, neat. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go before it gets too crazy. Probably go next week. Blaine, anything you want to plug?
Please watch At Midnight, Comedy Central.
Yes, please.
When's that on?
At midnight. It's on 9:30 in the morning, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Why say call it that?
They move it around. They're trying to get us canceled. I'm kidding. They love us.
And go to brianposehn.com for my stand-up gigs. I've got some stuff coming up. I'm going to be in Montreal. I'm going to be in Toronto at their festival in the fall. But the summer, I've got the July thing, House of Blues, July 8th, 2 shows. And then I'm going to be in Kansas and Dayton, doing some clubs I've never done. And then Raleigh's. Raleigh's has been around forever. Oh, no, the place, Charlie Goodnight's in Raleigh's. You've done it, right?
Yeah. Charlie Goodnight's in Raleigh is fantastic.
Never done it.
One of the best clubs
I'm
in the
going
country.
there for the first time in June or July.
Historically
I'll be out
wonderful comedy club.
there. But North Carolina is a great
Raleigh
place.
is terrific.
Yeah,
It's
Raleigh's
like the
a
Austin
cool
of
little
North
city.
Carolina.
Yeah. And I will be doing a signing at Chapel Hill comic books while I'm out there.
Oh, nice. I know a bunch of improvisers out there. A bunch of comedy dorks.
Looking forward to those shows, man. Thanks for listening, guys.
Go see Brian record his fucking special, you guys.
Please. If
Yeah,
you're in
do it.
San Diego, if you're at
Jesus
Comic-Con,
Christ.
please come out. Bye.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com